What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ back with another quick thought over the family business. This time we're going to be talking about Paris. Now, inside of the trailer, we are going to see a lot of key moments about this character that's going to tell us a lot about what's going to be going on with her. We know that she's going to be having a completely different side story from the main story. We know that there's going to be a war brewing and that there's going to be a lot going on inside of the Duncan household. But on the side of that, Paris has her own issues that she has to deal with. Paris has gotten a blue rose from someone and she knows exactly who it's from. If you look at the trailer, you're going to see a couple of moments where there is definitely a flashback. There's a flashback to when Paris was gone. We know that she was gone to London. We know that she went to go be with Niles because this was the one true love of her life. We all know that Paris has never been the type to be in love, but she felt hard for Niles. It was somebody that she thought she could bring home to daddy. The problem was that inside of the trailer, we're also going to see that Paris is going to have on like a little red negligee thing if you look really closely, and she's going to be holding a folder that has photos of her father. Now, if you're familiar with the character Niles, and you know that Niles is a hitman, Niles actually unalives people for a living. That's what he does. This tells me that Niles has been given a contract to unalive LC. Now, this isn't unlikely because LC is a big time drug dealer and he is at the top of the food chain. Everybody wants to come for the person at the top. But the real question is does Niles even know that this is Paris's father? Has Paris still not told him exactly who she is? Does he still not know that she is a Duncan? Otherwise, why would he take a contract to unalive her father? That is some of the biggest questions that I have about this particular season, y'all. We're going to see a moment where we see Paris holding a detonator in her hand. She's holding that detonator, and then you see another moment where you see this explosion happening on a balcony. But then you're going to see another moment where you see this man lying on a gurney. It looks like he has bandages all over him. But the main thing that all of these three pieces have in common is that they all look like they're an older time. They all look like a little bit of a flashback, right? It doesn't look like it's going in line with the current time as far as just the picture quality of it, right? So that tells me that more than likely they're going to give us the backstory on how Niles actually survived and why he wants to get revenge on Paris. Inside of the breakdown description that BET Plus released, it does actually say that an ex, Niles Monroe, is going to be coming back to get sweet revenge on Paris. So now with the revelation that Niles is alive, she has a whole nother situation on her hand that she has to deal with. She's going to confide in Curtis. You're going to see a moment where she tells Curtis, I have something to tell you, but it has to stay between us. I'm pretty sure that's her telling Curtis what is going down, what's happening with this whole situation. Do you guys think that Niles and Paris are going to be able to reconcile after this whole situation? Do you think he actually knows that Elsie Duncan is indeed Paris's father, and yet he still chose to go ahead and take the hit? Now, we all know that in season 2, there was a moment where we got to meet the character Naja for like a whole minute, y'all. Naja is Niles' handler. She's the one who gives him his contract jobs. We all know that this is a setup because Naja said in that episode that she was going to get back at Paris, that Paris was definitely going to regret this. The thing is that Paris didn't actually do anything to her. I mean, the man just didn't want you, boo, and it is what it is. But for whatever reason, she has it in her head that if Paris doesn't exist, then Niles and her will somehow ride off into the sunset. So we all know that this is part of her big cynical plan to get rid of Paris, but I don't think she planned on the fact that it was going to backfire and that Paris was actually going to figure it out and end up taking out Niles. But Paris made a big mistake. She didn't take out Niles. He survived, and now he wants to get back, y'all. This is definitely going to be a nice little side story, and I can't wait to see how it all comes together. So anyway, y'all, let me know how y'all think this whole side story is going to play out. Are you shocked that Niles is going to end up still being alive when Paris tried to take him out? And do you think that he's going to really try to take out Paris? Let me know what y'all thoughts are down inside the comments. Meanwhile, if you guys like this video, make sure to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to your girl channel. Turn on your notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my future family business talks. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.